just make a wish, make it happen. Hello, everybody. Oh. Excuse me. We have oxygen on here. Minus the dog hair. No dog hair, thank you. So, how is everybody doing? Long time no see. We're gonna try and get a Sandy Cliff done today. I've gotten it mostly done. I wanna finish it up today for you guys. So, while we're waiting on people to get here, I am just gonna keep working on it and see if we can't get this done. There we go. Let's see if I got it. Feels like it did. All right. Hey, Karen's Creations. Hi, how are you doing? Put that there for a minute. Yep, we got it, I think. All right. So we got a new Sandy Cliff going here. Hopefully we'll finish it up. There's that other stone. Okay. And all right. Hey, JK. I'm okay. I'm not tip top, but I'm not down in the gutter either. So I guess I'm hanging in. So I don't think I've done one like this before, that I used two stones for the body of the Sandy Cliff. So this one's going to be a bit different. Well, all of them are different, but that's what's going to be the main difference with this one. And I started it last night just because I got silver in and I was jonesing to make something. In there. Oh, opals. Go figure. Yeah, I was jonesing to make something, so I started a Sandy Cliff last night and figured that you guys always see the beginning. So this time I would do the beginning off camera and do the end with you guys. So there you go. if that makes any sense at all. I don't even know if I'm making sense. So, here, this over here. Focus, there we go. So what we do next is I got to saw this out so that we can clean it up and get going on it that way. Hey Beth, how are you doing? All right, let's see what we can do here. Go. And we get this side here. Hey Ben, how you doing? There's Kristen. Hi. How are you? All right. put the link in there so anybody that wants to come in can come in. Let's see, where are we here? To help me read the chat. Come on. There we go. Gorgeous masterpiece. You're too much. Oh, I don't know about that, but we'll see what happens here. We'll see what happens. All right, let's see. Let's get. This here. this little bit out of here. There we go. All right. So this is what she's going to be. See what we can do with her arms. I think I may put a heart in her hand also, because I ran across them in this drawer the other day. Let's see if I can find them again. Oh, somebody's coming in. There's Kristen. Yay. Hi.
Hi.
How are you?
Doing pretty good.
Good. Glad to hear that. You got your package?
I hadn't got it as of yesterday. Or yeah, when I checked the mail yesterday.
Oh.
Oh no, I got it. Yes, I got it. Don't listen to me. I'm an idiot. Yes, I got it, and I think I have it all sitting right here. Yes, there's my Sandy Cliff. Where's my camera?
Oh, yay.
I have the beads to it. I just don't have enough of them yet to put on. And the other two pieces, I started making their necklaces already. So I don't have them right here. They're already in my basket, so I can't pull them out.
Everybody should have their
I got it Saturday.
Their stuff, yeah.
But yes, that's my Sandy Cliff.
Yeah, I'm going to make another one with the heart on it. Obviously, it's not the same. If I can find the heart to put on it. I just saw them in one of these drawers. Good God.
Let me get on YouTube on my phone so I can see the chat.
I have a mouse
lost it.
There
it is. Gotta go to live chat. Hey JK. Karen, I agree with what you said. Watching Sandy's the best way to drum up your skills, refresh them. Plus, Sandy shares all her secrets.
I do.
And not a lot of silversmiths do.
I just break down and tell you everything.
And let's see, Ben's here too.
Yeah,
hi Beth. Hi Ben. Who else? Karen's here. And JK. So I think I got everybody. I know there's some other people in the background. So hello guys.
Okay, so I got I got some more spiny oyster hearts.
Oh, good.
Yeah.
Yeah, I don't have any spiny oyster or white buffalo beads. So that's my problem. Yes, I love her work too. I have 3 pieces now. I have a feather, my Sandi cliff,
Hmm.
and the other one's just a pendant. I can't remember. But I have the beads on that one. I have coral beads for that one. I just didn't have enough of the right color because it's undyed coral.
Hmm.
So it's harder to find.
Yeah.
Sorry, Mimi. That's under you. How's the weather in Utah today? We have snow.
Um, we don't have snow. It's just cold.
Yeah, we have that real it's like fluffy. It's not fluffy. It's like dry snow.
Yeah.
It's weird. You can blow it away.
So I don't know why I didn't think of this earlier, but I am a visual artist. Okay. If you tell me um, 2 millimeters by 5 millimeters by 6 millimeters, I have to go get my calipers to see how big that is.
Yeah, that's how I am too.
So I started clipping the wire that I
Very
use
smart.
and put the numbers underneath it so that when I go to reorder, I know
Yeah.
which one I want and what to reorder instead of sitting here forever trying to figure it out.
I have a little thing like that too. Because I
So,
never knew the names of what I was ordering.
yeah.
It's sleeve weather out here. Yes, where are you at in Texas, Karen? My sister lives in Dallas proper, right down in the city. Her and her husband. You had snow. Where are you at, JK? Excuse me. Yeah, I had to do that too. You're in Austin, okay. Ooh, you're in Austin and it's sleeve weather. Ooh.
Wow. Austin's a nice town. I like Austin.
Yeah, I haven't been there for years. I think I would not mind going back. I just the humidity.
Yeah.
Not a humidity girl. I also did that with my cups. Like you could buy, like Sandi has her made cups there, but you can buy bezel cups too. So I have a thing with bezel cups because sometimes I cheat. Oh,
Well,
you're in New York State now. Do you have the blizzard coming your way, JK? Because I know there's one coming from us that direction. All our planes in Colorado had a blizzard last night. We missed it in the metro area, which was nice for many reasons.
yeah.
What are you putting on? What stones are you putting on your new cliff? Oh, she's making another one too.
It is slate, shadokite, and turquoise.
Oh, I love her slate stuff. I always wanted to figure out how to use slate, and I never have, but Sandi did. Sorry, I have bronchitis that I've had since before Thanksgiving.
Yeah, a long time.
And I still cough when I talk.
Wow. Well,
Yes, Karen. Well,
oh,
we're overrun with Californians here too. Denver. Yeah, shadokite can look a lot like turquoise or azurite. And slate is just a gorgeous. stone used in interior decorating so much. See how fast she makes that bezel? She's so quick. I'm out of torch juice. That's what I told my husband I wanted for Christmas was torch juice. I need some propane and some air. I don't use air normally, but if he's getting propane, he could get some air. He could get a tank of air for me there too.
Yeah. There you go.
And he has to take our car because the muffler part of it came undone and it has to be welded, so he has to go to a welding shop anyway.
Oh, okay.
I'm like, you could pick up my torch juice there.
Yeah.
When you take the car in, because in Colorado you have to have your emissions test, and if your muffler isn't attached all the way through, they say no, and you have to get it fixed. Yes, Karen, I have seen that. They did that a lot in Kansas with slate and limestone painted on them when I did crafts and sold crafty crafts as a business. Oh, it's a heart. Six pieces in your dining room. Wow. How long did you live in Germany? I assume you were there with the military. My husband's dad was there after World War II, 4 years, and he put up all the helped put up all the telephone poles to string Germany for telephones. And then he came back to Kansas and did that in Kansas and western Kansas and Oklahoma before he moved up to management in southwestern Bell. See how she does it from the top and doesn't melt her bezel? The bezel's the thing, the heart piece. I go up from the bottom. I put it on a little piece of metal. And I Rocky Mountain Bear, and I heat it from the bottom. That way I don't melt my bezel.
You know what the trick is?
Not to melt your bezel?
Yeah, is you have your flame coming straight down.
Ah,
If
okay.
it comes straight down on it, then you're just hitting the top of your bezel, right?
Okay.
And the main part of your flame is hitting your plate underneath.
Oh, and Sandi uses a real bushy flame.
Yeah. I just used my old plumber's torch.
Yeah. Your whole family was Army. My husband's dad was Army, and then my dad was a Marine. Did you put that in the pickle or the water?
Just the water. I always quench it in water because I don't want the pickle stuff out, flying around in the atmosphere. I have enough problems. Don't need to add to them.
Yep,
Okay,
that's
let
what
me
I
clean
use.
this.
I use a small micro torch, but it's a plumber's torch. It's just the small one. She's grinding on her wheel. You can see it all jiggling. And I have a grinder like what she has, only mine's on its own stand. I got it at an auction, an estate sale, and it's out in the garage. So I just use my handheld Dremel to grind if I grind mine. Yeah, we all have. And I know my granddaughter was saying one of her classmates had some problem, and so she had to do something. And I said, "Yep, we all have our own problems. Just some people's are easier to see than others." And my granddaughter, who's 10, was like, "You know what, Grandma? I think you're right about that." It's just funny when kids like all of a sudden you like see their light bulbs go off. Karen, she uses vinegar and water for her pickle, and she keeps it hot. That way it's natural. Other people use chemicals. You can use chemicals for your pickle too. You can buy a pickle solution that's an acid. I switched to vinegar and water too, and most of the time mine's cold, but I have a lid over mine, so I pick up the lid and I quench directly into it so my piece is hot, and then put the lid on as it goes in, so my pickle's not hot. It does the same thing. Sandi,
Yeah.
Karen was asking what you use for your pickle solution.
It's distilled white vinegar and salt.
Oh yeah, I forgot the salt was in there. Yes. And water. Do you put water in yours?
Nope. Nope.
Oh,
Nope.
you
Nope.
don't put
Nope.
any water in yours. I put water in mine.
Nope. Why would I want to water it down?
I don't know. I just always put some water in there.
No, I want it as strong as it can be.
I always put a little bit of water.
No, the water is defeating the purpose. You're just
Next time I make my glass, I'll do it that way. I won't put any water in it.
Don't put no water in it. No, no, no.
I'll just dump the vinegar in.
Yep.
And salt.
Vinegar and salt. You got it. Okay.
That way you could just send that down the drain.
Yep, you sure can. That's why I like it. It's biodegradable. It's, you don't have to worry about it.
Yeah, Karen, I use when I put them in the tumbler, I just use Dawn. Now, Sandi uses a solution, and I bought some of that, but I haven't tumbled in it yet. But I'm going to try it next time I do some.
Just put like 3 drops in there.
Oh, okay. I got a big bottle of it.
I'm serious. Just put.
I'll write on it 3 drops.
Is it? Let's see.
It's whatever you told me to get. I got.
Is
Yeah,
it this stuff?
that's exactly what I got.
Okay. Yeah. Put water in your tumbler just below the level of your
Shot.
shot,
Yeah.
and then put about 3 drops of that stuff in there
Okay.
and let it go for maybe 10 minutes.
Cool.
Yeah.
That'll cut down on the time in the tumbler.
Oh, yeah. Yeah. It's wonderful.
I know that's what you said. I had never tried that before, so.
Yeah. All right.
Karen wanted to know if it's hard for you to be around all the vapors. Her mom has COPD, COPD, I think is what she meant. And she gave up her jewelry because it bothered her.
Oh, no, it hasn't.
The vapors, all the smells bother my husband, so I do it in a room down here, and I bought a fan that sucks the fumes into it when I do it, and I close the doors.
Yeah.
So that's how I do it, Karen. Because my husband's real sensitive to smells and he gets headaches. So I had originally set up a whole workshop up in my loft, and then we quickly realized that wasn't going to work because he couldn't handle it. So I moved it downstairs.
Okay, what do I want to do next?
I can look up there's a couple different ones, Karen, that aren't they're not very big. They're like a little square, and they suck all the smells out fairly quickly. That several different jewelers use that are home jewelers that work at home. And they're on Amazon, and they cost between $30 and $100, depending on which one you get. Oh, okay. I still would suggest you get them, though, because the fumes aren't good for you. For any of us. We'll all have bad lungs. I'm sorry about your mom. My dad passed away. Was it 3 years ago? Oh, no, it's been twice that much. 6 years ago. It'll be 6 years at Christmas. Time flies. You just don't realize it. Well, you're going to have to start making some stuff and show us. Do you have let me see. Can I get to your channel? Let's see. Go to channel. Oh, I love it that Sandy's does that. Okay. You don't have any videos, but I'll subscribe. So when you do have videos, I'll be able to see them.
Yeah, we want to see what you do.
Yeah.
Absolutely.
Yeah, if you email me, it's just designsanddoovers@gmail.com. It's just spelled out. I can send you a link to a couple. I can send you the link to the one I have, which I think is the medium price. I think it was like $48. And then I can send you the link to the other two. Yeah, it always stinks. Yeah, my mom passed away of breast cancer. Well, she fought breast cancer for like 12 years, but she passed away of that. It's been 12 years ago now, I think. 12 years. And then my dad's 6, so it's been a while. I guess that's how we know we're getting older. When I was younger, my grandpa lived in a little town, and he lived by my aunt and uncle, and they would talk about all the funerals they would go to. And I told my mom, I said, I guess that's how you know you're getting old, is when you talk about your friends' funerals and you're not like sad, but you just talk about all the memories and you talk about the different at the potlucks. Because they would compare potlucks. Oh, so and so had a better potluck after theirs. That's small town life in Kansas. 70. All right. I just turned 52. Well, I can tell you, Karen, that supplies, hey, Jay, supplies are more readily available and cheaper and easier to get now than they were back when you were probably doing it, which is something kind of nice. They
Karen's
were hard to
first
get when
time.
I first started. And when I did my first home studio in the late 90s, early 2000s. How are you, Jay? I haven't seen you in a long time. I hope you're having a good Christmas season.
Hey, Jay. Yeah, Karen is close to my age.
Yep, she just turned 70. You're going to have competition for the oldest
No kidding.
silversmith.
No kidding.
we can have a whole line of you, the 70s silversmiths.
Yeah. Old farts silversmithing.
Yeah.
Oh, goodness. Okay, now we need to put these guys out there.
What have you been up to, Jay? You're kidding, Karen. That's cool. Your grandma taught you.
Wow. She
That
Native American or just,
or Mexican, maybe
yeah,
Latino, because she said she lived in Austin, so maybe they came up from Mexico. They have really good silversmiths there too.
yeah,
That's where the Native Americans learned from the Spanish and the Mexicans.
yeah.
Well, Jay, that's never ending after a move. I moved my studios and I'm still getting organized. And then I changed what I was doing in one studio and I'm still getting organized. Okay, let's see this work of art now.
We're getting there. We're getting there.
Oh, yes, you are.
We're going to put her.
She was Native American and came from New Mexico. Awesome sauce.
Oh, that's where I was raised, is in Albuquerque. In Berkeley.
My son has a job interview in Los Alamos.
Oh, wow. That's where all the eggheads are.
Right, but he'll probably live in Santa Fe.
If he can afford it.
Well, yes, it's a really good job. He saw what I make as an artist, and he went to engineering.
Uh-huh.
Like his dad.
Good for him. Let's
Sandi uses her third hand a lot. Oh, she says that's where her grandma was from. In New Mexico.
Okay.
Sandi uses her third hand masterfully. I do not. I use my brick, and I have a stainless steel piece that I use. Because the third hand, and I yell at it a lot.
You do?
I do. It frustrates me. I like
Okay.
using the tacks. I think she's putting the heart onto the hands.
Yep, that's exactly what I'm doing.
And Sandi also uses this stupid little piece of solder. And I can't figure that one out. You were lucky
You
if your
can't
grandma
figure out
taught
what?
you that little piece of solder that you use.
Oh, shoot.
What happened? She taught me. Oh, you use your third hand a lot. She taught you many crafts. Yes, I'm sure she did. That's cool. I didn't. Both my grandmothers passed away when I was very young, so I did not have that. I taught myself many crafts. Yeah, I noticed as I have to wear my glasses now to see, because I need the reading part of them. The third hand is I'm using it more, but I still yell at it. Hi, Michelle. Michelle. Yeah, she uses the long piece of solder that goes in and melts it. I put chips. I use chips. That's what I learned with. Stained glass. I did one stained glass project. Look at it. You did it.
Yep. Okay.
Jay used to do stained glass with his ex-wife. They did some pretty cool ones. He showed me some pictures. Karen loves it. I love it too.
Yay.
I
Yay.
don't know. I don't know that you've ever done one of the. I love her Sandy cliffs. I think they're all pretty awesome. You are his ex. Oh, okay. Well, I love your stuff. I've seen it.
Who's X?
Karen is Jay's ex.
Oh, okay.
I did not know that.
I did not either.
Your stuff is beautiful, Karen. He showed me lovely stuff.
Okay.
You taught yourself very, very well. I would not have thought you taught yourself. Oh, your little pen thing. Rocky Mountain Bear says, that's so cool. Might be my favorite Sandy Cliff yet. Love with heart. Did you see? I'll have to show you my Rocky Mountain Bear. I got my Sandy Cliff the other day in the mail from her. Oops, this way. It has a heart too. I love it. It's my little girl. My little Sandy Cliff. Yes, I was thrilled to get it. Jay says, I'm back. My neighbor stopped in.
Alrighty.
She's putting the pin back on the Sandy Cliff. Oh, Mr. Jim does love that cuff. I don't know that he takes it off much.
Oh, that white buffalo that he bought from me?
Yeah, Karen said she tried to get it. The cuff I love is the one with the bear on it that looks like he's going.
Okay, where'd you go? There you are.
Hey, Cinnamon, how are you?
Hi, Cinnamon. There we go. Now maybe we can get this soldered on. It should be nice.
Karen says Indian jewelry is definitely her cup of tea. Cinnamon's cleaning out Penny's stall.
Yuck.
You're mucking the stall, huh? I'm glad I'm not having to do that today. It's like 27 degrees here, plus wind, cold, and snow. I agree. She makes it look way easy. That's when you know you're watching a master. Yeah, lots of poopy.
Not what I wanted to do.
Yes, JK. Yes, she's a natural. That, and she's done it for 40 some years.
Come on. Ah,
I didn't see it flash. I didn't see it melt. Poopy one.
well, but it melted to the pin.
Okay, Michelle.
Let's see, what are we here?
Yeah, each piece is a masterpiece. I agree. So she's remaking the stick part of the pin. Because I think I heard her say it melted into
Yeah, it did.
and the wrong parts melted together.
Yeah, they did.
Darn it.
Yeah,
Sometimes that happens.
yeah. Well, if I had the part that's supposed to go on the back, be easier, but they ran out of them when I ordered these, so I got to make my own.
Oh, you're making your own
Hinge.
hinge.
Yeah.
You know, the thing.
Yep, the thing.
I'm wiggling my finger. That thing.
That thing. Yep, that thing. Come on. Go through there. Thank you.
So she makes a U and turns it upside down and then wraps the pin on it to go into the other part. When I make it, if I make my hinge, I use a piece of tubing and then I put the pin through. And so the one part acts as it acts as the lever for it on the one end, the short end runs through the tube and then goes to the clasp. So we do it two different ways.
Now, let's see if we can get this. Where would that go?
And she does it the hard way. She puts the pin on it when she's doing it. I would just do it without the pin on it. Because I would forever be soldering the pin on it. And then it would never move. So she's melting all the solder down. She's putting down a puddle. When I teach silversmithing to people, Michelle's back. That sound is what bothers people more than anything. Is that sound, that shh.
Yeah.
That's what scares people. It's not the flame, it's noise. This is how I would do it. She's making it liquid. She's melting it all. And then she's going to put it in there and pull the flame back so it holds it. You can skin a cat many ways. Uh-huh.
No.
The angels have sung.
No. Success.
Hi, Linda P.
Got everything on there. Nothing fell off. Yay.
Yeah, that's it. That's exciting too.
Okay.
Sweat soldering? Yeah, that's sweat soldering. Well, sweat soldering's when you put two solid pieces together, but that's equivalent. Yes, Rocky Mountain Bear.
Okay, so in the pickle it goes.
Yay! So then when she pulls it out of the pickle, she'll be able to put the stones in.
Well, I'll put it in the tumbler.
Oh, you tumble.
I don't tumble with stones in.
You don't tumble with stones in.
I haven't. I haven't been that brave.
I don't tumble with stones in either. But I wouldn't tumble her because of her hair. I'd be afraid her hair would break.
Mm. If it does, then we'll put some more on.
Paint stripper and heating. Ugh. I don't like using paint stripper. You have to wear a mask. Ugh. She's working on a Sandy Cliff, Linda. She's working on a Sandy Cliff.
Almost.
She's not finished it today because she's already been on over an hour.
Yeah.
Depends on how much go juice she has.
I'm beginning to fade, but I'd sure like to get this done.
You don't wear the mask. I don't either, but I know you're supposed to. It's a gooey mess. Yes, it's
gaspiite.
It's gross. I mean, it's very satisfied when you go like that and you have the whole thing of it on your spatula and you. What are you going to do with your gaspiite?
Well, I'm going to make a ring out of it for myself.
I love gaspiite.
Yeah.
One of my favorites. White buffalo gaspiite.
So this one will be taken off and put up for sale, and then I'll use the gaspiite.
Ah, you're moving on, huh?
Yeah, I'm moving on.
How's Kent doing?
Pretty good.
Good.
He's got his good and bad times, you know. I mean, it's not easy.
No, Christmas will be harder.
Yep.
How's Maggie?
She's doing good.
I like the orange one that smells like orange, but it's not as strong, so you usually have to do 2 or 3 times, Karen, instead of just the one. But who am I kidding? I'm not going to strip I'm just going to paint over it. Too many nooks and crannies. Yeah. Jay wants to know if you're using a vibrator tumbler or a drummed normal one.
I'm using a drum tumbler that goes around, it stops, and then it goes back the other way. Stops and it goes back and forth.
I have one. It just goes one way. Unless I turn the drum, and then it'll go the other way. It's called Harbor Freight.
Yeah. This one's called,
I want to get one of those vibrator tumblers, but it's not necessary.
I've got one somewhere.
They're bigger. I
I've
need a.
got quite a few tumblers around somewhere. Lord knows I'm going to get my own shop one of these days.
I know you will, because then I could come out.
That's true.
Yeah, the vibrator is supposed to be much better. Yes, because I know everyone I know that has them puts the stones in them because of how it does it. But I use steel shot in mine, and I still wouldn't put a stone with a steel shot. Although my one friend puts masking tape over hers and then over the stones, like the agate or the turquoise, and then puts it in the tumbler with a steel shot. I'm still not that brave. Well, I was one time because I was doing a contest and it was due and it had to be done. Karen wants to know, she's getting her tumbler next. That's her next purchase. So should she get the vibrator one or the old kind, the regular tumbler?
What do you want to do with it? What's the main purpose of you getting a tumbler?
So Karen, what are you looking to do with your tumbler? If she's looking just to polish and finish her pieces, which one's better?
I would get this little one that I've got. It's 60 bucks and then shot, which is another maybe 25. So for less than 100 bucks. And I will show you how quickly this thing will clean this up. Okay, so
Rocky Mountain Bear put to tumble stuff.
read between the lines.
Karen says she doesn't know. She's still refreshing herself. I think you probably want it to clean to finish your pieces is probably what you want it for. Because you're just using it for silversmithing. You're not using it for cutting stones, right? Shut up, Jay. Jay says he likes to tumble his potatoes instead of washing them.
All righty then.
Rocky Mountain Mare says she loves you.
Love you too. Mean it.
Love ya. Mean it. Not. You had to go there. I know, Jay. You just have to. I know. You made me cough again.
On my channel, I get a bunch of smart asses.
That's all right. That's why I wasn't doing this. Just finishing pieces. Yeah, Karen, I think that's probably what you want. And like I use the cheap one from Harbor and Freight. And I've been happy with it. I use Steel Shot, and I've always used Dawn, but like we were talking earlier, Sandi uses the Shine Bright in it. 3 drops only. Water below the shot line. And then she's going to show us. But she has a different one than the one from Harbor Freight. Hers is this clear one, and this is the one I would get now. He keeps us laughing. Yes, he does. Okay, so I'm watching this other channel. The guy has his tumbler mounted on the wall next to his sink. So he unscrews, he makes it tumble, then he unflips it, takes the tumbler off, dumps it all in the strainer in the sink, and then puts it back up on next to the wall. I'm like, I want to mount mine on the sink, by the sink in my guest bathroom. I mean, my guests might not understand, but oh, I've never seen that, Jay. A makeshift tumbler with a speed drill and a mason jar full of sand.
Yeah, you could.
Are they putting in like hardware to get the paint off it and stuff? Karen says, Jay, make me one. Karen, remember that X? They also use file sandblast media. Yeah, I have some new media that's made by a silversmith specifically for silversmithing. Jay says, I'm sorry, my brain just broke. After Karen asked him to make her one. I can't even imagine how you'd use a drill in a mason jar, but that's okay.
Get creative.
Yeah, no. I'll just buy one. Now, the one you bought it off Amazon, didn't you?
Yeah.
Yeah. I thought I'd seen it there.
Stop it.
They have to get their time on TV too. Did you get your casting stuff brought in?
Yeah, it's in the shed. So we got it from the storage to the shed, which is good. I'm pooping out. I'm fading.
I noticed.
Yeah. But I want to get this Sandi clip done and shown to you guys. So I'm going to persevere and fight through.
Well, you could come back on tomorrow.
I could.
Yes, it would. I'm guessing they use one of the really big ones though. So the thing is in the middle of the sand. So they're using it like the paint thing. Things like that aren't smart for me to use because I break things and I make a mess.
No, you?
Yes, you want to. I tried to. So I have a mannequin top, and I got her, and she did come with a stand, but that was okay because I have this stand that's on rollies, like an IV stand, but it wasn't that, but it was to something else, and I was going to put her on it, and I was going to use that stuff that you fill holes with. Makes sense. It'll hold her. She had the hole in her. So I even covered up the wood floor, so I wouldn't make a mess. Somehow, I ended up with it in my hair, in the kitchen sink, on the back door, all over the wood floor. The dogs ended up with it in their hair, and it didn't work. I will never use that stuff again, ever, never. She doesn't have a bottom, and it's still in part of my sink and still on the back door, sliding door. The shit doesn't ever go away. Never. A baby food jar? That's crazy. That's crazy. No. A baby food jar would definitely be broke in my hands. Everybody said they come back tomorrow, Sandi.
Well, I'm going to take it out and see what it looks like.
Oh, she's taking it out, boys and girls.
Yeah.
There she found. Oh, there she found it.
No, I got it. And the chain I put in there too.
Oh, there was a chain in there. You never know what you'll find in there. I dump mine out into a colander every time because it gets so black and gross. But maybe the Shine Bright doesn't.
No.
I can tell already it's shinier than it was when it went in.
Oh, yeah. But I think it needs to go a little bit more.
Ah. It has tiny little crevices, though.
Yeah. So, I guess I should switch the camera. Switch the camera.
I'm looking for her to change cameras. Oh, there.
Yeah.
Oh, that did pretty good for like 10 minutes.
Yep. So I'm going to put it back in for a little bit longer. And we'll finish it up tomorrow.
Okay.
Because I'm pooping out, guys. I'm sorry.
I'll check that out, Jay. So tomorrow we will see the finishing of the Sand Cliff.
Yep. You will.
But Karen, that's see what you could get. She didn't have to do any polishing, hand polishing on it at all, which is wonderful. Like totally wonderful.
Like, you don't have to touch it after it comes out.
That saves you a lot of time, effort, and money.
Yep. Absolutely.
Because that's where I put most of my time and effort into a piece is sanding, is the finishing of it.
Yep.
And if I would do that, then I wouldn't have to change my ways.
All right, guys. I'm going to call it a day. So, Kristen from
Commerce City, Colorado.
And I'm sitting here at Geezer Creek Farms in Farron, Utah. I love you guys. You are my family. Thank you very much for coming in, hanging out with us, and we will be back tomorrow to finish this guy up. All right? So remember, don't just make a wish, make it happen.